For those of the identity of the witnesses and those who were there will remain anonymous. On a dark night, there was a man driving back home from a visit. It was a moonlit night. The moonlight shine through the trees, branches in the woods where he was driving. As he was arriving at the bridge, there he saw a young woman standing on the other side of the bridge, waiting. He stopped the car, opened the window, and asked where she was going. She said she was going back to town, so he opened the door and gave her a lift. While driving, he touched her. She was cold as death. He offered her if he wants to wear his jacket. She said yes and put on the jacket. As they arrived at the town entrance, she asked him to leave her here, so he stopped and let her get off. She said thank you and gave him her address so he can pick up the jacket tomorrow. He said, "Pleasant evening," and went on his way home. The next morning, he went to the address of the woman he gave his jacket to. He arrived at the house, went up to the door, knocked on it. The door opened, and a woman and her family appeared. They asked, "What does he want?" So he told them about the woman he picked up. The lady's eyes widened and told him to come in. As he entered the house's living room, she pointed at the photo and he said, "That's her." She looked at him and told him that she's been dead for 10 years now. He was surprised and said he doesn't believe it. She told him go to the cemetery and go to see her grave if he doesn't believe her. He left the house and headed for the cemetery. As he arrived at the front gate of the cemetery, he got out of his car, entered the place. As he walked through the gravestones, he arrived where he was looking. On the tomb was standing in front of him was his jacket, laying on top of her grave.